Okay, good day guys, and welcome back to the Macho FX Squad channel. It's been quite a while since I posted a strategy on this channel, and today I found it necessary to share with you an important strategy that serves to work for the volatility indices in the Deriv market. Now, as we all know, trading is quite difficult, and the beginning of trading is by learning the candlesticks, patterns, and the formations, and as well as getting deep into the chart patterns. So once you are done with studying the two of them, then you find a way, or you find your path to developing a strategy or learning a strategy from a mentor that works or trades successfully. Now, this is a candlestick strategy, but this candlestick strategy is not a normal strategy that you know. Now, the particular candlestick I'm going to talk about is not a candlestick that is mostly talked about in books or anything. All right, I see that the normal candlestick formations are like this. Almost all candlesticks have wicks around them. So some candlesticks maybe the doji, you can have the bullish harami, the bearish harami, the bullish engulfing, the bearish engulfing, and the pin bar and others. All right, now this candlestick is a candlestick which is formed as a result of gap in the liquidity of the market. And so when it forms, you would notice that it doesn't have any wicks at both ends. Okay, it doesn't have wicks at both ends. When a candle is forming, it doesn't actually experience any counter buyers or sellers. For example, if the candle forms as a bullish candle, it won't experience any counter bears within that particular candle. All right, so this candle is known as a single print. Okay, as a single print, and it is the most important candlestick that you have ever heard about or you have ever seen. Now let me show you. Now this candlestick actually looks like this. You see, just one candle without any wicks at the top or any wicks at the bottom. Okay, and when it forms, it is signifying a gap in the market. And anytime there is a gap in the market, it needs to be filled. And when it is getting filled, it gets filled somewhere in the middle. Okay, it gets filled somewhere in the middle, either shifted a little above or shifted a little below. So this is a candlestick we are going to be talking about. Now let's look at how you can identify such candle. So now just follow me closely. Now this is an example of such candle. You realize that this candlestick, let me zoom out a little. This candlestick does not have any wicks at the top or at the bottom. And so you call this a single print. And this is actually signifying a very big gap in the market's liquidity. It means that when this is a bullish candle, so when the bulls rallied in this particular time, there was no bears that were counter trading in that particular time. Now what happens is that anytime a single print forms and then price does not come back so immediately and then goes round and round and round, now when it comes and meets that particular gap, it is going to respect the gap. And I said it to respect the gap either in the middle like this or somewhere shifted to the top side or to the bottom side. So now let's look at this. Now once price formed a single print and then moved round and about, and when it reached the single print, it actually showed a reaction. You know, price reacted to the single print, and this is what we are seeing here. You realize that after the single print formation, price came back and then reacted to the single print. And this is how it is. Once price touched the single print, it just gave a reaction. All right, and then again at this point, and now after it broke the single print, it retested the single print, and then it came down like this. Okay, so that is it. Let me show you the last example, then I'll explain how you can trade with the single print. Let's identify another single print, then look at how you will trade it. Very good. This is another single print formation. It's another single print formation. Realize that with this candle, there isn't any relevant wicks at either the top or the bottom side. Once the bulls rallied, there was no counter trade until the candle was fully formed without any wicks at the top or at the bottom. Now for this single print, now once price closed, now it decided to the bears came in, and then price started coming down. Now what I said was that the single print is mostly relevant at the center, and so once price breaks the single print, once the next candle forms after the single print, it's going to come back to the middle and test out the single print, and this is what happened. All right, and I said price will always test the single print at the center or shifted slightly to the bottom. So this is it. You see the reaction.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
And then the same thing happened here, like this.
That you are a slave.
Okay, after price showed reaction to the single print, now it broke the single print after testing it twice, and then after breaking it, it retests the single print again, and then boom, we go down like this. And this is what we call the single print. Now how do you trade with it? Once you trace a single print, you can draw a box around the single print, and you'll be extending the box. Now once price gets back to the single print, mostly in the middle or shifted slightly to the top or to the bottom. Now when you place your trade at this point, when you place your trade at this particular,
Do you want to know?
no, this is wrong.
It is. The matrix is everywhere.
When you place your trade at this particular point,
Even now, in this
you are going to set a stop loss. You set your stop loss right below the single print, okay? And then you set your take profit also at a certain point, okay? And then let your risk reward mostly be 1:1.5, 1:1.5, 1:1.5. And so your stop loss is going to be at this point, and then your take profit is going to be 1:1.5, so 1.5 take profit. And then the same thing is also over here. Once price broke the single print, it came back to retest the single print again, and then you place your trade here, and you place your stop loss. You place your stop loss at this point, right above the single print, and then your take profit is 1:1.5, like this. And then that is it. That is it. Anyways, I should have said this. Now you can join my channel and then enjoy some free signals based on any strategy that I've ever taught on my YouTube channel, and also strategies that are built based on my personal experience, and some entries and signal confirmations that are based on my experience in the market. So just join this free channel and then enjoy services as well as free signals, okay, and grow your account. But that was just by the way. And so yes, this is it. And so I hope you enjoyed the video, and then try and use this strategy to grow your account as good as possible. As you can see, it works very well. So that is it. All right, I'll catch you in my next video.